And the Lord said to me, when I called you out of darkness as a child of God into the kingdom of his dear son, out of darkness into the marvelous light, when he called us from our dead works, he was calling us into his kingdom. Watch this. So that we are people who take over territories and put Jehovah Nissi, the banner of the Lord, for the advancement of the kingdom and the growth of God's kingdom. He said this issue here of you walking upright really has to do with territories. I said, Lord, you need to explain this thing. He said, no, look, you need to understand that, listen to this, when you are still operating in sin, are you hearing me? It means that, remember I said you are bewitchable. In other words, you'll be fighting with small demons, recycling small demons because of sin. So the devil wants you to remain in that realm where you are fighting small demons, right? Because he doesn't want you to graduate to a level where you are now dealing with principalities and powers, regional spirits. When you now start dealing with regional spirits, what are you doing? You have graduated to a realm where God now wants you to take over territories. So as long as you're still dealing with witchcraft, it means on some level there's some sin and some iniquity in your life. Because so witches are small boys in the kingdom of darkness. They are foot soldiers. So if you are still fighting with the foot soldiers, how are you going to deal with the prince of Harare? How are you going to deal with the prince of Zimbabwe? How are you going to deal with the prince of Africa? So we have been kept on lowly levels by sin, fighting small witches. Daniel, he and the other Hebrew boys, they became territorial powers. They were 10 times better than everyone. And to show you the level of spiritual warfare that Daniel was doing, Daniel was not fighting witches. No, he was fighting principalities. Why? Because he was holy. So you can't even try those battles if you are not holy. That means if I can't conquer the prince of Harare, I can't have the market share in Harare. I'll just be a small boy looking for small breakthroughs. This is deep. I don't know if anyone got it, but if you got it, you got it. You know you need to graduate from sin. You need to graduate from dealing with family demons. You have not started. Father, burn the sin that gives Babankuru Anoroya Mumuri power to fight me. I want to graduate above dealing with Manababankuru Anatete. I want to graduate beyond that. I want to now start dealing with the satanic powers on the wisdom tables. I want to start negotiating territorial deals where we are saying in our industry we are going to take over Manika land and we are going to build the new Manika land. Are you hearing me? Then now we are challenging the prince of Manika land and saying, give us our portion. We are going to take over Mutare. Not Kurizana Tete, but we need to graduate, children of God. Graduate. Stop fighting chicken battles when you have an ego destiny. Graduate. It is chickens that eat matodo. Graduate to be an eagle. An eagle will come right from the top and go and find a fish right in the sea. Hallelujah. An eagle eats clean things. Why are you eating dirty things? You are eating like a chicken. Hallelujah. I'm tired of people just recycling demons. We need to graduate. Hallelujah. Why is your boss still your prayer point? You are still dealing with witches. You need to rise to another level where you are saying, no, witches have got no hold over me because I'm walking in holiness. Therefore the battles I will fight are territorial battles. When I win a battle, it must equal to territorial spoils, not a breakthrough. Territorial spoils. Hallelujah. Oh, La Satabahaya. The month of October is a month where the Lord told me, I'm only understanding it now. He said it's a month I want you to start taking over territories. Hallelujah. But it starts by a proper cleanup. I want you to graduate from being a Samson to being a Joseph. Hallelujah. You can't conquer the ones who are controlling your industry if you are still walking in unholiness, because it means you are like them. Hallelujah. As a child of God, you've got to be different. You've got to be more empowered in the name of Jesus.